Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot with my camera sitting all crooked. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope you are going to have a good start to your week. This is going to be Taurus Weekly Update. We are rolling Monday through next Tuesday, tomorrow, August 10th, through the following Tuesday, August 18th. Yeah, by next week we will be past the midway point. We are still in the sign of Leo. The cards have been shuffled and cut. And I guess the biggest thing right now is most of y'all are restless. Things not moving fast enough. Can't get out. On lockdown. Blah, 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 blah. And a lot of y'all are just kind of bulls in a pen right now. No pun intended. Kind of scraping at the ground, trying to figure out how the hell you can break out. I can't even tell you to be patient at this point, because it's like, why? Be patient for what? Those things that you feel like you need to go after this week, Taurus, you're going to go ahead and do that. The caution here is that everybody else is kind of running around scatterbrained. Don't forget, earth signs are the most grounded signs in the zodiac. So Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, we either are already working a plan we had planned out already, or we are coming up percolating the plan that we get ready to put into action. A lot of other people are just like, they don't know what the fuck. Moderation, because the Temperance card popped up. You need to have some moderation and some balance in how you're responding to things. The impulse this week might be to just go and kick some chairs over. People saying dumb, stupid shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Some people, again, I know I've been kind of hinting at this for the past couple of weeks. They don't like to see the cool in Taurus. So, they're waiting on you to pop off anyway. They know you're going to do it. Don't give it to them. Just don't give it to them. You need to get through as much of this energy with Mars getting ready to station retro in another handful of weeks. You need to be as cool as possible. You may have to call in that goodie card at a later date. So before, talking about this week, you decide to pull your horns out and go running through somebody's china shop, just hold off. You might need to save that trump card for later. No pun intended. Okay. They're getting the cards down here. Reminder that I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. Yeah. There's some decision making going on too for some of you. But we're moving through some rather grounded energy, even though we're in a fire sign and the energy is still a little more grounded than what we've been dealing with recently. So the Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords are up in your overall energy. The Knight of Swords pulls a 9 of coin, and the Five of Swords pulls a Tower. Hold that thought before you start tripping. Chariot for tomorrow pulls the Sun. 6 of Swords pulls a 4 of Wands. 9 of Cups pulls a 6 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles pulls Princess of Swords. 8 of Wands or 8 of Rods pulls a Knight of Wands. 9 of Pentacles pulls a 4 of Cups. Queen of Wands pulls the 7 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles pulls that damn double card. 10 of Wands pulls the Queen of Coin. Yeah, relationships is on everybody's mind. The Tower card up here in the back end of your over. Let me back up and let me just start from the damn beginning before I get all off on a tangent. With the 9 of Coins sitting on the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is about boundaries. This is definitely about boundaries. Setting them up for whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. This is your overall energy. Trying to figure out where boundary placement should be. If this is a new relationship, if this is a new job, however it's resonating. Trying to achieve that higher standard. But in order to do that, you got to lay the groundwork and get your boundaries. Figure out where your boundaries are. And that also goes to speaking your truth, which is definitely about this card right here. Some of you may have to, you're feeling it, You may have to tell people some things so they understand. And again, this is having a little bit of moderation in how you're delivering the message. You don't want to get all off track and have people all pissed off. That's in your overall energy. A lot of you are feeling that. A lot of you are feeling like you need to maybe show some strength in a certain area that might be at work. Maybe need to challenge some people on some things as far as work is concerned, especially if you're an essential worker. You may be feeling like you need to just kind of put the thing down and be like, look here. And again, it's not going to be what you say, it's going to be how you say what you say. So you might just need to have a smile on your face while you're going through it. That's up on the top end. On the back end, there's that tower. So that's already telling me there's some shakeup. And this is more about the mental shakeup. It's sitting on the Five of Swords. It's more about the mental shakeup because things are not resolved. And that just goes to what I said before. Put the cards down. A lot of y'all are restless because things are just taking fucking forever. And some of you are literally thinking about creating your own shakeup. That's fine, as long as this is really about the mental turmoil that most of you are going through. So it's fine if you're trying to create a shakeup. Just be mindful. Coming back to the word boundaries again. Just be mindful. Just be mindful of how you're doing whatever it is that you need to do. It's got that tinge of being a little strategic. So if you have to go off, the right time, picking the right time. Looking at tomorrow's energy with the Chariot and the Sun, it's about being successful. Some of you are considering starting some new projects and you are not 100% sure that it's going to be all glory. So some of y'all are really literally thinking about, if I do this, will it be successful? Will I have the willpower to make it successful? Will I have the willpower to keep doing this crap if something changes? That's where y'all are. It's about speaking your truth. There's that Sun card. To those that you need to speak the truth to, in terms of manifesting exactly what it is that you know what, and that's going even clarifying what you're trying to manifest to the universe and speaking clearly and concisely so that you get what you want. So that's both in the physical realm, in the spiritual realm. Dealing with the Six of Swords with the Four of Wands on top on Tuesday. Again, fucking balance and compromise. That's a fucking theme for the month. But this is specifically on the relationship. So some of y'all are getting ready to get this fresh start. And if you are in any kind of imbalance, especially if this is an old relationship that maybe is getting rebooted or kickstarted again, you paying attention to your triggers and knowing what they are and realizing that this go around is going to have to be about balance and compromise. So whether you were given too much or the other person was given too much, this go around is not going to work if you don't have all the right elements. You may, again, coming back to that Sun card, need to speak your truth. If it's on the table, it's in place. So there you go. We get to Wednesday, the 9 and the 6 of Cups. What the hell? Again, it's about balance, but being generous. If you are in a place where you're considering, back to the same thing, old love, trying to climb in your cup, thinking about whether or not you'll be content in whatever relationship this is. This is Cups, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. For some reason, it's lack. For those of you that this is resonating with, there's a lack here. And you're not feeling the total contentment like you think you should. Some of y'all are literally in the process of making a decision between one or two people, or maybe three, depending on your personal circumstances. And you're not serious about anybody just yet. But it feels like those of you that are, whoever this is, it's just, all the shit is right, but it ain't right. It don't feel right. This could be an ex. It could be a change in relationship status, or it could be somebody you knew once before in a different capacity, and now they're trying to climb in your cup with something else. It could be somebody that you've kind of been seeing off and on, and now they're trying to step it up a notch, however that's resonating with you. It's just, but whoever it is, and this may not actually be on Wednesday, this may even be later in the week, there may be some type of confrontation. There's that shake up again, and you may be the one to kick it up because you're not feeling it. So for some of you, you're going to make decisions this week. Others of you are going to narrow down the field of options. So some folks are getting ready to get their feeling hurt. So sorry if you're cross-watching, but that's what's happening. When we get to Thursday's energy with the Four of Pentacles and the Princess of Swords sitting on top, you may be dealing with some immature people at work. Usually it's about being guarded, but in this instance, it's really about the stability of the people you're dealing with. So somebody at work may be causing you some problems, but they may be having some problems. And I mean, rightfully so, considering all the shit that's going on. I don't expect everybody at work to be firing on all cylinders every day. I just don't, because you got stuff going on. If you got kids, you can just triple the pain, because now you got to figure out what you're going to do with your kids, what the school's doing, however that's resonating. Just be careful. And somebody may be at work trying to suck you into something that's not even necessary, but if you get in it, you have to clean it up, and it's just going to be a hot hell mess. Once again, here's that Tower, and this actually may be somebody else trying to kick up some dirt. Just be careful and know that everybody is not dealing with a full deck of cards currently, and that's no joke. There's a lot of people that are just neurologically stressed out. Their nerves are shot. So have some compassion and understanding about that. That does not mean anybody is allowed to walk over you, Taurus. You know that. But have some compassion. It may be a situation you simply need to walk away from. Again, person might not be, and if you look at him, you know, looking a little off. It might be a situation you may just need to walk away from. I don't see anything malicious. I just see people just not, they're not in their own zone. So they're uncomfortable and they want to make everybody else uncomfortable. We get to the centerpiece and the challenge for the next 8-9 days, however that's resonating, the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's about taking care of yourself and living in the moment. However, be mindful of the snakes. When people see you having too much damn fun on your own, they may get jealous. The point here for the next week or so is to pay attention to how you're managing your time. That's the 8 of Wands. And then stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. And not just for entertainment purposes. Just stay in the moment. If you're in the moment, you can kind of just see things that are going on. But if your mind is off and wandering in 20 different directions, you might miss something. So try to stay in the moment. Try to stay present for the next week or so. So you can get all the details, see all the stuff before anything else jumps off, pops off, whatever. We get to Friday. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm sorry. 9 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. By the end of the week, I think most of you are going to see that all is well. And there's no sense in sitting there looking like the grass is greener on the other side, because you got everything that you need. It's just going to be a matter of you applying yourself, whether it's romantic or professional. But that's success in all areas. It's there. It's there. If you just take a moment and check out what's going on. And that's Pentacles. So that's us all day anyway. Don't get caught in thinking that, you know, somebody else has it better. The grass is greener on the other side type shit. Like somebody else is doing a better job and nobody's paying you any attention. Or on the romantic front, you know, oh, well, they don't like me and I should just go over here because it looks like it'd be better anyway. No. And so-and-so has this, and so-and-so has that, and she has this, and she has that. And if I go over there, I'll have that too. Yeah, no. Stay where you are. You've got everything that you need. For some of you, it's not even realizing it. You know it already. It's just a matter of getting settled and trying to put the energy at play to its best use. So if you're restless and you're just moving into a new place, that restless energy, put it to work. Redecorate, decorate, whatever. However that's resonating. But don't let that energy have you thinking something is better on the other side, because it isn't. We get to Sunday, Queen of Wands with the Seven of Swords sitting on top. There may be some hidden truths coming out dealing with folks. Any of you dealing with an air sign, I'm going to say fire sign as well, but because it's the swords lending to the air sign part, Aquarius, Gemini, and what's my other air sign? Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Poor Libra. I'm sorry. Just floated right out of my head. But there may be some deception lurking around. And this is not somebody lying to you on purpose. This is them. They haven't done what they were supposed to do, pretty much. And so they just gonna lie because they didn't get it done, whatever it is. They didn't make the phone call, or they were supposed to come by, or whatever. It's just deception. It's lightweight. It's not a big third party type situation, but it's there. And it may just boil down to having to take a step back and letting everybody figure out what they're doing. I don't think this is anything I would turn into a big knockdown, drag out fight with anybody. Again, that is sitting underneath this Princess of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, that kind of off energy. Whoever you're dealing with, they're just as stressed out as you are. So being empathetic and compassionate. Whoop, whoop, wow. That's probably where you're going. But there's some deception there. I feel that. There's some, and it's just going to be some shit they ain't telling you. Sweep it under the rug, let it go. Because whatever it is, it's not that important. It's probably more important, and again, you're dealing with air, so that's that intellectual mind shit. It's probably more important to them than it actually is to you. So whatever it is, when you find out, you know, whatever, have a good day. So sorry, don't lie to me no more, type shit. When we get to next Monday, actually I'm going to back that up, and I'm going to say this is probably going to be the weekend. For those of you trying to get into brand new shits, new situationships, relationships, this shit, that shit, slow down. Slow down. However this is resonating, and the people that this is belongs to, if you don't know it, you will know it probably by the end of the week. The person that you're dealing with, then this is new energy. Don't get that part twisted. This is not old. This ain't old trying to jump in your cup shit. This is new energy. They may at the end of the day, it turns out to be a toxic situation. That's the best way I know how to say that. And they will get you hemmed up and tied up, and you won't realize it until it's almost too late. And then you're going to be trying to scramble and back out of something. This is new energy once again. It may be a fire sign. I don't know why I'm seeing fire, even though this is Pentacles. Slow down. They may be looking at you from a paycheck standpoint. I just said paycheck. Yes, I did. They may be looking at what you can do for them lately. Yeah, that part. It's going to turn into something you really don't want it to turn into. They seem like they're quite charming. King of Wands is floating around in my head, so this may be a player type that is sitting under the Knight of Wands. It may be somebody a little younger than you, however that's resonating. But just be careful if you don't want to embark on some new karmic cycle. This is major energy, so don't snooze this one. And Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful just jumps off the elevator when you trying to push the button to get on. Don't believe the hype. Just don't. They may be trying to make everything look all beautiful and bright, and the bushes is all trimmed up and everything, and everything's all sunny and shiny, and everybody's just smiling. Don't don't do it. If you feel like there's something there, I would advise going very slow. And I got slow down written on there too. So I would go real slow to see exactly where they're coming from. Again, you don't want to walk into this major energy. It's not good. And get tied up with somebody in some toxic situation. Not cool. Next Tuesday, with the Queen of Coins sitting on the Ten of Rods, being able to trust the people in your circle. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you may need to reach out. And that this is two lonely people. You may need to reach out. Things may just be getting, talking about crazy over here. Things might be getting that way for you by the beginning of next week. So you may want to reach out. It's there, help is there. Your support network, I'm sure, is there for you. Reach out and get the help. If it's nothing more, and it's the depression, but for a lot of you, it's just about being overwhelmed at this point. Reach out. Reach out to people maybe that are in your circle, but that you don't talk to all the time, or deal with all the time. Reach out. They may have some good words for you. They may have some ideas for you on how to deal with whatever it is you're going through. Don't be afraid to reach out. So there are only 3 major cards on the board: the Tower, the Sun, and the Devil. I mean, what the hell else do you need in life? Chaos, sunshine, and the Devil. Okay, there you go. The Tower, anything that's Tower related this week, probably going to be more of your doing because you're tired of certain things. Just be sure of whomever you're kicking out of the castle. Make sure you want them out. Make sure you want them out. I think for somebody, and we're in the energy of clearing things that don't serve us. You're in that Lionsgate energy from, what is it, July 26th through the 12th, August 12th. The actual peak was yesterday, the 8th. But it's that energy of getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Just make sure everything you're throwing out, you especially throwing out clothes, make sure you ain't got something brand new in the old bag. I'm just saying. When it comes to people, make sure they're not having a crazy moment. It might be a passing thing. So show some compassion this week. Yes, sharpen your horns, but don't be so quick to run through this China shop just yet. Our moment is coming for the China shop, I promise you. Time we get to September, I'm going to tell a whole lot of folks, go ahead. Do what you feel like you need to do. Because there are people that are aggravating us right now. And we're trying to be cool because we got shit we're trying to do. But there are people that are aggravating bullies. And I talk to a lot of bullies and I know a lot of bullies. And it's people that's just trying to get on our nerves with dumb shit. And folks is going to learn. They might not get it today, but they're going to learn. Be patient with folks, though, because some folks are struggling through this energy and trying to make ends meet and do some other shit. Have some patience with them. Fake it till you make it. That part right there. It's that energy. This is the whole energy, really. You're restless, you're frustrated, you're trying to get shit done. People acting crazy, trying to bring balance and compromise into your shit. Understanding that you got what you need, but still not totally able to be in the moment because you got so much shit you've had to deal with from the past, and the future is just murky as hell. Fake it till you make it. Back down here, feeling overwhelmed. Mentors and role models. Some of you may need to hook up with people that, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed at work, that are in your field and do what you do. Get some advice, some help, some mentoring, whoever that's resonating with. Some of you may choose to become a mentor. That energy is there as well. See the solution. Those of you that are trying to figure some shit out, whether it's relationship or business, see what's the end game for you. Figure that out. What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to sound like? And then make that a goal and go for it. See the solution. For some of you, it's about not creating problems. Where's my card? Not creating problems where there are none. So See the solution. Don't think everything is better on the other side, in the other department, at the other house, with the other person, whatever. However that's resonating. May not necessarily be what you think it is. See the solution. For Taurus, keep it simple. What are your options? Get back to nature. Keep it simple. Don't get it complicated. Don't complicate it. Just keep it everything as it is. That's also related to staying in the present moment. Think about what your options are. Those of you that are this situation right here, feeling like there's certain people that you're dealing with that are just, it's there, but it's not there. You're not content. You're not feeling it. What are your other options? Can you stay friends? Are you trying to see somebody else? This can relate to a job as well. You know, you're at a place and they're trying to pull you back in or pull you in, same place, different department, but you, all the shit is there. It looks really good, but it don't feel right. What are your options? Get back to nature. Get back to nature with that. I say get grounded too. You get back to nature, you will get grounded. There's probably some other things I'm thinking at home that maybe you can downsize or scale back, something that's maybe no longer serving you. So you want to get back to the basics, get back to nature. Taurus, I love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I'll see y'all soon. Love you. Bye-bye.